was strongly hinted in the show that a dragon seed with a very low Targaryen blood percentage can perfectly claim a dragon. Let's find out how much Targaryen is in each of the major characters in House of the Dragon. Many had much lower than you think. We will trace the family tree up until there is no historical record. Above that, let's just say the bloodline was pure. Now, to start, people think that the first Targaryen king Aegon the Conqueror was 100% Targaryen, but no. He was only 3/4 Targaryen. His father was Aerion Targaryen and his mother was Valyna Valyrian, a half Targaryen and half Valyrian. His sister wife, Queen Rhaenys, was therefore also 75% Targaryen. King Aenys Targaryen, son of the incest couple, therefore was also 75% Targaryen. But Aenys married Alyssa Valyrian, whose record doesn't have any clear Targaryen blood evidence. They had 6 children together, the oldest of which would become King Jaehaerys I, one of, if not the greatest, Targaryen kings. He was 37.5% Targaryen. King Jaehaerys married his sister, Queen Alysanne, who was also 37.5% Targaryen. 2 of their children, Prince Baelon and Princess Alyssa, married and gave birth to Prince Daemon and King Viserys, whom we all know. Both Daemon and Viserys were therefore 37.5% Targaryen. Their cousin, Princess Rhaenys, the queen who never was, had less than that amount. While her father was Prince Aemon with 37.5% Targaryen, her mother was Lady Jocelyn of House Baratheon. Interestingly, House Baratheon's lineage also traces back to Aerion Targaryen, father of the 3 conquerors. Jocelyn was 4 generations below, and therefore had 6.25% Targaryen. So Rhaenys was 21.875% Targaryen. It gets even crazier down below. Rhaenys married Corlys Valyrian, a tricky one because his great-great-great-grandmother was a Targaryen. And along the unrecord history, Corlys' ancestor may wed another Targaryen one or a few more times. But if counting only the confirmed one, Corlys was 3.125% Targaryen. This would make his bastard sons, Adam and Aline, only 1.5625% Targaryen. But one of them just did something. Anyway, no spoiler here. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, back to the legitimate side. Laenor and Laena Valyrian, the 2 legitimate children of Corlys and Rhaenys, would be a nice 12.5% Targaryen. Laena and Daemon, who was 37.5% Targaryen himself, had twin daughters Baela and Rhaena. Each of the twins would be 25% Targaryen. Daemon's second wife, Queen Rhaenyra, was the daughter of King Viserys and Lady Aemma Arryn. Aemma was another interesting case because her mother was Princess Daella Targaryen, one of the 9 children of King Jaehaerys, who had 37.5%. Aemma was 18.75% Targaryen. This makes Rhaenyra 28.125% Targaryen. Daemon and Rhaenyra had 2 children together, Aegon the Younger and Viserys II. These 2 were 32.3125% Targaryen, among the highest of this generation. Rhaenyra's other 3 sons, with her lover Harwin Strong, only had half of her level, at 14.0625% Targaryen. Now, if the rumors were not true, and if Jaehaerys, Lucerys, and Joffrey were legitimate sons of Laenor, the 3 boys would have 20.3125% Targaryen. That was a 6% bump. Over on the green side, King Viserys married his second wife, Lady Alicent Hightower, who had none of the Targaryen blood. They had 4 children together, Aegon, Helaena, Aemond, and Daeron. Remember that Viserys was 37.5% himself, so these 4 green folks were 18.75% Targaryen. Interestingly enough, if we keep on this practice and tracing all the way down to Daenerys Stormborn Targaryen, she would have less than 1% Targaryen, a figure so low that this can't be true. Now, people have some theories and potential explanations for this. Most of those just state that genetics doesn't work that way, especially in the Westeros universe full of blood magic. A very popular theory is the one-drop rule, stating that if you just have a single drop of dragon blood, you are good to go. If this is true, then indeed a lot of people in Westeros can claim dragons. Maybe you even have that dragon blood yourself. Another popular theory is that genes pass down at a varied rate. Valyrian blood is stronger, so it will take a higher percentage of the offspring even when mixed with a parent outside of the bloodline. If you have any other theory for this, please comment below and let everybody know.